the Honorable Janet Museveni, Mama, as we call her. I will hand over to our coordinator, Auntie Betty.
And he is also representing His Lordship, Sylvester Jumba, the Bishop of Masaka Diocese. Welcome. And make our work possible. So we appreciate him and we want him to officially welcome us.
Here in Masaka, we have challenges among the adolescents such as early pregnancy and early school dropouts. Some youth drop out of school to embrace gambling and other non-profitable ventures. We, however, know that with your continued advocacy,
that lack of confidence is what makes our children get pregnant, because as soon as they find a man who can value them for some reason, maybe not even value them but want to use them, they just give themselves away. That's why we have so many teenage pregnancies in our country. It's a problem on its own. It's a major problem. Some of them are in school. They are being used by teachers. Believe you me, they are being used by teachers and adults who meet them on the road twice. And then they offer to buy them a computer, or offer to buy them a watch, or offer to buy them a phone or something. And then the child gives themselves away. Knowledge of the head. When you only get the knowledge of the head, which is what happens in our education. Because for a long time, people have believed that education just means going to school and learning to read and write and learn, get all the academics and get indeed the diplomas and the degrees, and that's it. That's even more dangerous. Because our children have got this head knowledge, which makes them just arrogant human beings who grow up like machines. They are not just arrogant and they lack integrity. They talk about things that are not true, and they are qualified in putting together books for accountability that really isn't true. But they will give reports, and those reports are all over the place. But the reports don't have any drop of truth in them. The government money gets lost, but accountability is done to the letter. So they can't be caught quickly. But the money gets lost that could help so many. Unless we know what we are talking about when we talk about integrity. Because sometimes we just talk about words that don't mean much. And people get offices and instead of using them to serve others, they use those offices to serve themselves. So the little money that's available there goes to them, and the community gets nothing. I have been a member of parliament. I have served at the grassroots. I know I have followed up the government programs at local levels. I know what happens there. So, having a meeting like this that brings sense back to us as adults, or at least makes us aware of what we are faced with and what we must find solutions for as adults while God still gives us breath, so that those children have some people who can sit them down and say, please listen to me. I have been your age. I am now older. I have lived through these problems. Let me at least say something to what I believe you can do to make your life better. And I know that even boys have problems now. I know you hear people talking about, what do they call mother something? Sugar mommy, why do you call them sugar even? They are evil women. So I know that this is not just for girls. This is not about girls only. Even boys have what they call sugar mummies running after them. So when if you are a young man and you see a sugar mummy running after you, just flee. Run away from that sugar mother, whatever she is, because those are the ones who bring HIV and AIDS. Those are the ones who bring all sorts of problems to young men, and old men bring to younger women.
That we should reintroduce water and sanitation grants in schools to promote hygiene. That as far as possible, we should regulate access to social media for students. That schools should secure their premises with perimeter walls to protect the children, especially those near urban areas. That government should continue to provide more support to schools regarding the new lower secondary.
Helped by the responsible people, and when we see those things, I feel like I want to become a leader, and I know I will attain that.
Bishop Tumwebaze, I would like to invite you as well to append your signature. We have the 2 student representatives where we're going to have the photos. Some people will be seated, I believe, and the others will be standing. So if the team... For announcement to some of the teachers, as you're aware, we had quite a number of students who had